Are men truly unable to function around a beautiful woman, and do they realize it's happening? A coworker of mine has a huge crush on a woman who comes into our workplace. He's normally quick-witted, charming and talkative. When she is there, he seems to struggle to fill the gaps in conversation when it's clearly his opening to contribute to the conversation, and gets tongue-tied. I don't think this type of thing is gender-specific, but attraction can certainly cause people to lose a little bit of social grace. Lol. My brain has stopped working on occasion around women who are stunningly beautiful, especially if I was not expecting to see them. The term breathtaking is not just a figure of speech. This happened to me twice in high school. It hasn't happened to me since then. But yes, this does actually happen. The first time I froze when someone beautiful said hello to me. And the second time I forgot my name. LMAO. I don't see how it's that odd of a situation. If you were chilling with your girls and your brother walked out of his room and his friend looked like a young Brad Pitt or whatever, the reaction might be the same. But TBF, I am awkward around everyone, so I probably have no idea what other people think. Lol. Depends on the people involved and their life experiences. I know I can tell that my brain derails from being around attractive people. It's not a pleasant sensation. However, I'm sure people with more exposure and less social anxiety don't have as much trouble with it and treat it like a normal everyday occurrence. Edit. Sometimes I'm on the ball and I can fake basic social interaction for a little bit, running on social autopilot until my brain can reboot or I excuse myself. On those days I don't think it's very noticeable to other people. But what do I know? Other times I'm sure I come off as awkward as I feel. Sadly, yes, we can be. I remember as a teenager taking an obviously empty box to the counter with a big sign on it saying display only because the girl behind the counter was a 10 out of 10 and she caught me looking, so I just grabbed it and went up in a panic. If she's that hot, then yes. They were stunned. Lol. To paraphrase Robin Williams, God gave men a brain and a penis, but only enough blood to run one at a time. I mean, I certainly wouldn't have been charming in that situation, but I would have managed to say hi back. Haha. Was pot involved? Because that could definitely be a factor. Haha. Any attempt at speaking would drain precious brainpower devoted to taking in all the visual stimulus. I get nervous around attractive women. It took a really long time to be able to break through it and be able to hold a somewhat normal conversation with them. I've been married for 15 years and still get super anxious if I have to interact with an attractive woman. I would be able to say hi back, but I would be stumbling a bit. Lol. So in reference to what you are asking about men being stupid around pretty women, for me the answer is yes. In fact, I would prefer to not be around a woman that pretty because it is so distracting. I know that seems messed up, and I should treat everyone the same, but it's the truth. I actually connect the best with people I'm not even attracted to physically, because then I'm not distracted. I haven't chased girls once in my entire life, and I'm 30 years old. And like I said, I would actually prefer to be around people I don't even find attractive. Also, I know I'd never be with someone that attractive, so in my mind I don't want to bother them. Plus they could talk to anyone or be around anyone they want all the time. But I would definitely still say hi if they said hi to me. I would definitely not want to intrude on their life though. I'm sure it's possible. I'm a woman and I'm seeing this guy more than once. My brain has frozen and I can't think wheel when I'm around him. One example is difficulty adding two small figures. I swear he drops my IQ by a few points. I get clumsy and stupid around beautiful women. And yes, I realize it's happening. You turn into a 4-year-old. No, it's not. Some people do. Some people don't give a single damn. Have one of the hottest supermodel pass through a bunch of guys gaming or having chats. They may not even look at her. Or put not so attractive girl in the same situation and they may freeze in their places. Depends on the people. I knew a guy who had a girlfriend yet he used to check every girl like a hawk. He never made a move or said anything to any of them, but he used to check everything about those girls. It was uncomfortable even for other guys. Again, depends on the people. Surprised by how many people think that kind of behavior is normal for anyone who aren't teenagers. I've never noticed someone's appearance having that much an impact on a group of people. Maybe someone very beautiful will get more attention or be glanced at. But normal social dynamics will still work. Reminds me of that video of groups of guys trying to take selfies with a pretty blonde woman. Some people not getting what they need in their life. You describe her as stunningly gorgeous and then wonder why these bois are stunned into silence. I think what you witnessed was more akin to a penguin walking into a lion's den. Because it's not supposed to be there. The lions are too nonplussed to be anything other than silently awkward and inactive. This can happen in any environment wherein men have made themselves at home. Whether it's their home or not. It is genuinely fascinating, and I believe men's IQ does drop somewhat around a beautiful woman. That's not saying that you're not beautiful to them. But you're familiar. Whereas the penguin was unfamiliar. Of course. I'm just a tired man in need of sleep. I'm probably not making much sense. So feel free to disregard my assessment. Not just dudes. Women definitely can be stunned by beauty too. Especially when you're gaming with the bois. It can just catch you off guard. But if the same thing happened at a club, I wouldn't bat an eye.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. TooAfraidToAsk is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.